What's up, everyone? My name is Tyler. You are watching Mom's Basement MMA. And joining me today is one of the top amateur flyweight prospects in the entire UK. His name's Alex Holm, and he joins me ahead of his title fight that'll be happening at UKFC on September 14th. Alex, welcome to the program. Appreciate the time, sir. Glad that we could connect ahead of this very important bout.
Happy to be here, mate. Happy to be here.
I want to ask you about what you have sacrificed and what you have put into mixed martial arts, because when you join the amateur ranks, a lot of people are just curious about it. A lot of people might not be super serious about it, but then there's a small contingent of fighters just like you that find out relatively quickly that this is the sport that they want to be in for a very long time. When did that switch flip for you? When did you know that MMA was going to be such a crucial part of your life?
I've been training since I was a baby. Like my dad was a fighter before. Like he was, I think it was 7-1. He went 7-0. He went, and then he lost his last one. But my dad started fighting at 39. But my dad had me training since a baby. I was always in the gym, and then I think I had like a little bit of time off. And then when I turned 18, I found a college in Liverpool, Aspire Combat Sports. Was going down there, leveled my game up, fell in love with the sport. Was like, that's what I wanted to be. I want to be a fighter. And ever since then, I've just not non-stopped every day. It's like my life. I live like a pro now. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's it.
And I wanted to ask you about that because you're a young dude. You're 21 years old, and most guys your age. I mean, I was 21 once upon a time. I'm drinking beers, and I'm trying to go out on dates with nice ladies and stuff. And obviously, for a guy like you have to live a very different life.
You have to sacrifice a lot. Yeah, you can't go out all the time.
And can you talk to me about that? Like, what does a typical day look like for you? And can you explain to the people at home just kind of like what you are sacrificing behind the scenes to make this dream happen?
So my days, I'll wake up in the morning quite early. I'll go straight to the gym, do a session, and then right after that session, I'll go to do my S&C, my strength and conditioning with Headstrong S&C. Shout out to them. And then I'll go home, get a shower, eat. I'll come back. I'll do some coaching, do some one-to-ones, make a bit of money. And then I'll go straight to the gym again, ready to do some more training. That's a typical day for me. Like on the weekends, like I'll still train on the weekends. And like, say if like when everyone's going out, getting bored, like doing things and I'm a bit bored at home, I'll go on a hike or something, you know what I mean? I'll go climb a mountain, do you know what I mean? No point going sipping my life away, do you know what I mean? When I'm like, after I've sacrificed like 15 more years of fighting in me, I'm 21 now. I'll be like, 36, stop fighting. And then I can celebrate after that. Do you know what I mean? When everyone else is working 9 till 5, I'll be celebrating then. Do you know what I mean?
You are incredibly active as well. You fought numerous times in 2023, and here we are. We're not even into fall season yet, and this is going to be your third fight of 2024. How is your body holding up? Obviously,
my body's fine. My body's a machine. I can go all day, every day. You know what I mean? I wish I could fight every single weekend.
Obviously, you train out of 12 Gauge MMA. That's like your main gym. Can you tell me a little bit about that? What is that gym like? Who are your coaches? Who are your teammates?
Matt Thorpe is a very, very smart man. He's good. You know what? I've been in that gym since I was a baby. So my dad found that gym round it's not far from ours. My dad was a karate man. He was karate world champion. My dad, I don't know how old he was, but he after he did that, he was like, right, I want to step it up now. I want to do some MMA, full contact, innit? So he was doing his research. He found out Matt fought Dan Hardy, and it was a very good fight. And then Dan Hardy obviously went to the UFC, and then Matt opened his own gym. And then my dad was like, yeah, that's the gym I want to go to. And I've been in that gym since a baby, so it's my second home, that gym.
You're a pretty big man for a flyweight. You're really tall. You're really tall, really strong. Can you tell me a little bit about who are your main training partners? Because I imagine you're having to train with guys that are probably even bigger than you.
Everyone I train with, like in 12 gauge, I'm the only flyweight. Everyone else is bantam or higher. Do you know what I mean? So I'm the only flyweight. Then obviously when I go down to Aspire in Liverpool, there's loads of flyweights there, and they're best in the fucking country. Do you know what I mean? Over there, so get quality rounds everywhere, quality training. Just one of them, innit? And I feel for my size, I'm a strong motherfucker. Do you know what I mean?
Who are some of your predominant training partners for this one?
So Brooklyn Thomas, Louis McAvoy, and then obviously the lads down at Aspire that I was Brooklyn Thomas and Louis McAvoy, and the main ones that I train with down at 12 gauge every day. Because obviously it's a bit of a trek for me to go up to Liverpool every day, innit? But when I go to Liverpool, I spar with everyone or train with everyone. Do you know what I mean?
You had a fantastic bout this spring against Nathaniel Woods. This guy is a tough dude, and you guys put on an absolute show for everybody. I went on YouTube. I watched the fight a couple times. I thought you had him out of there in the first round. I thought you knocked him out,
Yeah,
and he
no,
kind of came back.
in my head leading up to that fight, I thought I was just gonna run through him in that first round and get like finish him in it. Like, and then obviously after I knocked him down and made a dessert, I was like, went to go finish, and my head just switched to finish mode. I'm gonna kill him, and then he survived. He's a tough kid, you know what I mean? So that was wearing on the gas tank, but I've trained cardio. This camp, I'm not gonna gas at all, and I still think I'm gonna do him in the first round, like I think every other guy. I don't honestly look at these guys and I think they're all fairies. Do you know what I mean? All due respect, but listen, they're all fairies around here.
Well, here we go. We have a very big fight. You'll be fighting Damien McGuigan. I hope I said his name right. He's a top guy, just like you. And can you tell me a little bit?
Listen. I don't want easy fights, innit? I'm about to go. I'm pros, not fires. You know what I mean? I want the hardest fights I can get. You know what I mean? I'm excited. The harder the fight, the more excited I am. Do you know what I mean?
Was this a dude that you were thinking that you were going to like share the cage with at some point? Like, is this a guy that you've been kind of having your eye on for a minute? How did this fight come together?
Do you know what? Actually, I don't really bother looking at fucking anyone else. I'm not really asked. I got told, oh, do you want to fight this kid? Yeah. Do you want to fight this kid? Yeah. Oh, this kid's pulled out. I got this kid instead. Yeah. Don't really care. Do you know what I mean? I'll fight anyone.
What do you know much about this guy? Do you know like have you sized him up? What do you think about him?
He's a good kid, you know, it's a tough fight and that's what I want, but he's a flashy, kicky guy. Listen, I'm a flashy, kicky guy as well, do you know what I mean? And I've got the strength, I've got the wrestling. So he has as well, so it's going to be a good fight, man. So tune in, guys. You know what I mean? Shout me for tickets.
Tell me a little bit about this kid. Like when you think about your skill set and you think about his, like where do you feel you have the biggest advantage over this dude?
I think I have the strength. And listen, my last two fights were against Nathaniel's like 26 or something. The fight before that was like 30, and I was out strengthening these. How old is this Damien? I don't even know how old he is. He's younger, when he's like my age, like maybe 19, 20, 21, something like that. I've been fighting. My last two fights have been grown ass men. Do you know what I mean? I've out strengthened them. They felt weak as piss, and now I'm here fighting a kid younger than me. Do you know what I mean? So I think I'll definitely have the strength advantage. I think my mindset is just a bit different. When I'm in there, I go a bit, you know what I mean? So it's one of them. So not many like me.
Alex, I have to ask you the annoying question everyone always asks you. After this, what makes sense for you in the amateur ranks, or is this it for you? And are you going pro after this fight?
No. Oh, do you know what? Oh, dude. So after this fight, I've got a big fight planned in it. Don't really.
We can't talk about it, I'm sure.
It's not been announced yet, so we'll just wait for it to be announced. But I've got a big fight in December. I'm going to smash that kid's head in as well. And then we'll see what happens. And I think I might have to defend my Kingdom belt in, I think it's February, they said, so I can keep it. And then after that, I think it'll be time to hit the big leagues.
So turning the page to the next chapter, joining the pro ranks at some point in 2025. We're all very much looking forward to that. And Alex, I want to give you an opportunity, especially for the people who aren't in the UK, who may be finding out about you for the first time. My audience in Australia, USA. What is it about you that makes you a special fighter? Why should people all around the world tune in to watch Alex Holm fight here pretty soon?
Because you know what, when I fight, I don't think like, when I step in that cage, and a hot stepper comes out, I'm just going in there to hurt you. I want to smash your fucking head in. Do you know what I mean? That's all I want to do. I just want to cause damage. I feel good about hurting people. Do you know what I mean? I love it. Get such a thrill of it. Since my first fight when I turned 18, my first big boy fight, I was addicted like that. I can't live without it. If I don't fight, I start going weird in the head. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them.
Well, Alex, we're very much looking forward to watching you return to the cage here pretty soon. And I wanted to give you the microphone, sir. If there's anyone that you wanted to thank, if there are any sponsors you need to talk about, the mic is yours.
Yeah, so I want to thank everyone down at 12 Gauge MMA in Stockport. I want to shout out all the lads down at Aspire in Liverpool. Shout out my sponsors. Oh, and shout out Headstrong SNC, because I look like a fucking, do you know what I mean? I'm a fucking god, mate. I'm not, you know what I mean? Keep yourself calm in it. I fucking am. Anyway, fucking shout out Paragon Competitions, Hazel Grove Sniper Club, Pound for Pound MMA, Botanic CBD, I think that's everyone. I hope it is anyway. If I've missed you out, my bad. I get punched in the head for a living. What can we say?
And we'll try to do better next time. And if we missed you this time, we'll get you for the next one. Alex,
Yeah,
I
that's the one.
appreciate your time, sir. I wish you the best of skill here in a few weeks.
Oh, actually, no. Shout out Northwest Meal Prep. That's my last one.
There you go. Northwest Meal Prep. There we go.
There we
Alex, appreciate you. I wish you the best of skill, and I look forward to having you back on the program very soon, sir.
Top man. Nice one. See you later.